All right, you guys, we are about to do a full service on the Lowrider S. I don't go by the 5,000 mile guideline that Harley says. I go by the consistency of my oil. I ride pretty hard. I'm at 7,500 miles and I check the oil and it seems to be a little bit weird to me. It seems to be consuming a little bit more oil and it didn't feel as slick to the touch. It's kind of getting watery. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the full service. Last time I did a service was at 4,000 miles on the bike. So consistently, I'm about 3,000, 3,500 miles with my full services on this bike. I don't find a problem with that. But while we do this oil change, I just wanted to talk to you guys about the future of Harley Davidson and what I feel is coming up for 2025, what I think we're going to see and what I think we're not going to see. Also, just so you guys know, I do run all Bell Ray in my motorcycle. So I do the semi-synthetic engine oil, I do the primary chain lubricant, and I do the transmission fluid, all specifically designed for big twin engines. I love it. It runs absolutely great. The motorcycle shifts absolutely amazing. I've never had a problem with it, and I'm gonna keep running it in this bike. I do think that is why I don't get the full 5,000 miles out of it. Possibly I could run this 5,000 miles, but I would like to do it early, preventative maintenance. All right, you guys, so we're up here in my office. I was doing a full service on my motorcycle yesterday, and I just kept thinking, from what we've seen from Harley Davidson in the last couple of years, what are we to expect from Harley Davidson for 2025? I'm kind of on the fence right now with what is going to happen with Harley Davidson in 2025. From what we've seen in 2023 and so far this year in 2024, with interest rates being through the roof, I've seen interest rates as high as 24% on a brand new Harley Davidson. I've never seen anything like that in my life. So when I was working at the dealership, the prices were so high. We seen people that agreed on pricing, they agreed on numbers, and when they sat down and they seen that interest rate, they just got up and walked out because it was mind-blowing to see how much they could actually tack on in interest for borrowing some money. I think the trend that we have seen in the previous years with Harley streamlining their model lineup is going to hit a wall, in that they're going to have to bring out some other options. We've seen them do away with the Lowrider. We've seen them do away with the Sportster. We've seen them do away with the Road Glide Special, the Street Glide Special. We've seen them do away with the Softail Slim. We've seen them do away with the Softail Deluxe. We've seen them do away with the whole Sportster lineup, including the 883 and the 1200. The Evolution engine is done. So if you want a Sportster, you're getting that RevMax engine. We've also seen them do away with the Road King options. So now this year, 2024, you only get one Road King option. I think that 2025, they're going to have to change something. I understand the streamlining aspect, but I think what is going to happen in 25 is that they're going to have to bring back the Road Glide and the Street Glide Special. Whether they're going to go from the 117 to a 121 engine, because we have seen that the CVO features are trickling down onto a lot of the other motorcycles. What I'm really interested in seeing, and the only reason why I have not purchased a 2024 Road Glide, is because I want the inverted front suspension. I have a weird feeling, and just like I predicted to you guys last year, that you were going to see the CVO options, such as that new redesigned front fairing, coming down to the Road Glide and the Street Glide standards. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to do a Road Glide special and they're going to do a Street Glide special. And you're going to have the options there to go with an inverted front end or a 121. The reason why I say or is I don't think they're going to be able to justify the price of the CVO if they give you all the options in the Road Glide and Street Glide special. I think what we're going to see is what we've seen before from Harley Davidson. I think they're going to give you a color matched fairing option. So that's going to set you apart with the specials. It's going to be more premium. I think we're also going to see a 121 high output engine being put in the specials. So I don't know if we'll actually get the inverted front end. That may be something that comes a little bit further down the road. But let's face it, my 2020 Lowrider S has inverted front suspension. Now, when they started doing it on the CVOs, I thought that it was only going to be a year or two until they bring that forward onto the Road Glide and the Street Glide standards. I've seen in the past what Harley did with the special models, especially with the twin cams. The only real difference that you were getting going from a Street Glide standard to a Street Glide special was you were getting a chromed out front end and you were getting some color matched parts. So to some people that is worth the upgrade. As you guys have seen on the 24 model Road Glide and Street Glide, the inner fairing is just regular dull black. It's not color matched. There's nothing fancy about it. So I really do think they're going to add the specials back and they're just going to give you a color matched fairing, maybe an option for a larger engine, because with that price point, that $26,000 we see on the MSRP on those two bikes, they're leaving a lot to be desired, and there's a lot of gap in between the CVO coming in at upwards of $40,000, $50,000 for a CVO compared to the $26,000 of a Street Glide and a Road Glide standard. So I really do think they're going to put something in there to kind of bring that gap a little bit closer, whether it's inverted front suspension and it's still going to have a 117, or whether it's going to be that 121 and some color matched parts. I do think they're going to have to step their game up in their cruiser category. The fact that we have a Lowrider ST, a Lowrider S, and then we have the Softail standard, and we have the basic Street Bob. But we kind of lose a lot where it goes from the Sportster to the Softail platform. I think they're going to have to add more Sportsters. Everybody's been hinting about the Bronx. They've been hinting about some of those Rev Max designs that we've been waiting so patiently to see. Really need something in that platform to bring more people over to Harley Davidson. I think that we're going to see a lot of changes in the 2025 year. I really hope it's not just the same and they roll everything over. Now, they may just try to streamline the lineup and keep it the way it is, but I really think they're going to miss out there. I'm really excited to see what comes forward in 2025. I was really hoping that Harley Davidson would do a 2024 mid-year release of some kind of special models. I don't think that's going to happen. So everything I'm reading and all the speculation I'm seeing, I don't think they're going to do a mid-year 2024, especially with our current economy and the way that our interest rates are set up. I don't think it's in their best interest to do a mid-year. I don't think they've really been pushing a lot of mid-year numbers. I know that when they released the CVOs mid-year in 2023, we only sold 4 of them in the dealership. So is that really worth the wait? Because it's not really in anticipation and a buildup as it used to be. So we'll see going forward. I'm really excited for 2025. I want to thank you guys for staying tuned, and we'll get you some more content up. What do you think is going to happen with 2025? Are they going to be able to compete with the Buell Super Cruiser? Are they going to be able to compete with some of the other motorcycles coming out with the direct clutch transmissions? So we're seeing from Honda a huge shift towards automatic transmission motorcycles. A lot of new riders are leaning towards that because they don't have to worry about stalling a motorcycle or having any issues shifting. So is Harley going to do a direct clutch transmission? Are they going to do an automatic transmission motorcycle to cater to that lineup? Or are they going to stay true to their roots, stay true to their heritage, and innovate where they can, but keep their roots pure? You guys let me know. I'll get you some more content up. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great week ahead.